And today I'm going to show you my updated Thomas & Friends ISO / homemade DVD collection. And most Thomas DVDs use the original DVD contents, just similar like these. Similar like the regular Thomas DVDs. So yeah, so enjoy. I'm going to start with, here's Make Someone Happy 2002 DVD. Here's Best of James 2002 DVD. I have 2 copies. See? Well, this one I will keep. I might get rid of one soon. This is the first time I burned the DVD using an ISO file. Races, Rescues, and Runaways 2002 DVD. Best of Percy 2002 DVD. And Thomas Christmas Wonderland 2002 DVD. And by the way, the regular DVD of Thomas Christmas Wonderland is starting to get very hard to find. It's very hard to find, but it's a good thing I burned a disc. And the reason why I burn these DVDs from ISO, it's from Internet Archive. Just click on ISO image and then burn a disc. So yeah. Salty Secret 2002 DVD, and now we're on 2003 releases. Percy's Chocolate Crunch 2003 DVD. The first Thomas DVD that does show the Hit Entertainment logo. Well, mostly at the end. It only shows the Hit logo at the end. Now here's the DVD sampler, Fun with Thomas 2003 DVD. It's kind of very uncommon to find, but if I have this is my first Thomas sampler DVD I own. Thomas & Friends Snowy Surprise 2003 DVD. Thomas and His Friends Get Along 2004 DVD. The first, we're starting with the 2004 releases. Thomas and His Friends Get Along 2004 DVD. New Friends for Thomas. That's the one with the Michelangelos. Thomas and the Jet Engine 2004 DVD. I have 3 DVD copies of the early years of Thomas and Friends. 2 copies of disc 1. I have Thomas and Friends early years disc 1. I have 2 copies. Disc 2. I might get rid of one copy soon. But I'm just gonna keep it for right now. And disc 3. Originally I was gonna burn disc 3 on that one, but I accidentally burned disc 1 instead. But I didn't want to throw it away, so I make 2 other copies instead. So yeah. Now we're on 2005 DVDs. Now we're on from 2005. Now I have disc 1, disc 2, disc 3 are the early years, 2004. It's the one with the original UK episodes of Thomas & Friends that are fully restored. Anyways, here's Percy Saves the Day 2005 DVD. I remember I used to have Percy's Chocolate Crunch and Percy Saves the Day on DVD. But I don't have it anymore a while ago, but now I finally own it again. James Learns a Lesson 2005 DVD, the original copy. Thomas Comes to Breakfast 2006 DVD. The first Thomas DVD from 2006. Thomas, Percy and the Dragon. Thomas Halloween Adventures. It's actually the last Thomas Anchor Bay DVD that uses the old Hit logo. Thomas in a Special Letter. Sadly, this is actually my homemade copy, so it's a RW copy video instead of just a video disc. It's actually my homemade copy instead of the regular copy. That's why I had my Ubi logo at the end. And there's no DVD menu either. I did try to burn the regular disc of Thomas' Special Letter, but it didn't even work much. It kind of messed up, had some issues. So yeah. Anyways, here's James Goes Buzz Buzz 2007 DVD. This is the first Thomas DVD I burned with a new Hit logo from Anchor Bay. Now I start with 2008 DVDs. Percy Takes a Plunge 2008 DVD. The only issue about this disc, it's the menu got messed up, but it's a good thing I'll be able to watch the whole thing. That's good. Trackside Tunes. Same thing as Thomas' Special Letter. It's also my homemade copy. I did try to burn this so many times on the original print, like it was from the 2008 DVD file, but it didn't work. Kind of messed up, so I made a homemade DVD made my homemade copy instead. But it's a good thing the quality is in better condition, but it doesn't have closed captions from a video file and put on on my either my USB on my memory card and then click to a Blu-ray player and with any cable that I record to a disc. So yeah, that's what I did. Same thing as this one and that one. Well, these are originally recorded from on a DV Plus RW, but I just added a copy and then burned it to a disc. So yeah. Here's Henry and the Elephant 2008 DVD. And the last one I'm showing with our not rewritables. These are the bonus. Rusty to Rescue and Other Tom Stories 2008 DVD. And here's the update ones that I haven't shown you yet. Alright, here are the start with the rest of these. Now we on the rest of the sampler discs. They're very rare discs, including the take-along ones. Start with the Thomas DVD sampler Double Trouble. Two of these Thomas sampler that never had a DVD release. Double Trouble did not have a DVD release in real life, but it did have a VHS release, so it's actually off of a VHS tape. I did not make that homemade copy, so it's kind of a homemade DVD. I did not make this. Somebody else did, because I had it downloaded off from Archive. So is Sodor Stories. The Sodor Stories on a DVD sampler, on a sampler with the Wooden Railway, just had a VHS tape only, but on the DVD version of the Wooden Railway, it's Fun with Thomas. So the Sodor Stories only had a VHS tape. So yeah, this one's all from a VHS tape as well. This one never had a DVD release, so this is a sampler DVD, Sodor Stories. Once again, I'll show you with the Wooden Railway. Now we'll move on to the take-along discs. Well, I'll start with Henry and the Elephant, and these are all rewritable discs. So yeah. And this is a DVD minus R disc, the plus RW disc. So yeah. I'm just starting with Henry the Elephant. Start 3 take-along, very rare take-along DVDs. Thomas and Friends take-along DVDs, Henry the Elephant, and James and the Trouble with Trees, and Rusty and the Boulder. And finally, is from 2006 and by the way, I guess the first Thomas DVDs that are just by Entertainment would have been take-along discs. Would have start with the take-along before they had Stevie versus Diesels. So yeah. And here's Thomas to the Rescue 2006 sampler DVD. There you have it. Those are my Thomas DVD collections that are homemade print. That are used the homemade DVDs copies. So yeah. There you have it. Thanks for watching.